fish conversions. Because it's such a huge thing for Sheik. If you can finish off your first strings with bouncing fish, or like get the 2-frame down tilt into bouncing fish.
I was talking about bouncing fish earlier on the stream.
Yeah.
I can't. It was your match against someone and they were just getting hit with bouncing fish so many times. And I was
Madao,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, you can't get hit by bouncing fish this much, or you die. You die over and over. Going into it here and just immediately projectile switch. Not super surprising.
Yeah. Default has quite a slow playstyle. So, which is good as Sheik. Like, being kind of campy is generally quite optimal.
Well, this is interesting here. Seemed like a pretty nice string. It was a shame he wasn't able to finish it off with anything.
Yeah.
Make a full use of the down air.
The Sheik problem is, she needs to hit you maybe 4 times as much as you need to hit her for the equivalent damage. Like, forward air does 4%, or 5% if you're lucky. But his use of up tilt is really good.
Yeah, and Higl has definitely been showing that he's pretty good at Yoshi's combo game. That is one thing I've noticed about his Yoshi, is it definitely is able to link hits together, build up that damage that he's going to need to win this matchup.
But Default's doing a good job here of just trapping Higl on ledge, but that bouncing fish whiff just puts him in a disadvantageous state.
And feels like Higl's throwing out so much, but Default's just stepping away from him. He's just...
Default's just sort of hanging back and using Sheik's fantastic tilts, which is something I don't do enough of.
Higl...
we good. That was very scary.
Almost an incredible jank right there. But yeah, Higl seems to be playing a game of let's run at each other and fight. And maybe he's counting on a little more now, but hasn't fully realised that that's not the game Sheik has to play.
No. Sheik's game is, I'm going to wait for you to do something.
Yeah.
Like, Sheik's the only character in this game where don't get hit is a viable strategy.
Ooh, a little bit risky there, but...
And he's going for these really, really high-risk, high-reward up Bs. I personally would go for up smashes there, just because of the slightly lower risk. And at this percent, it's going to kill just as well. And he's trying to call out rolls as well. Is there something wrong with controllers? I don't know.
They're going back in. Yeah. We're seeing nice
good slight delay on that up air to just catch the end of that air dodge with the final hit.
Yeah, really nice.
And Default going for these up smashes at low percents.
Yeah, I'm really wondering
you don't really get a lot off.
Yeah, I'm wondering what he thinks he's getting from that.
The only time I ever really see up smash used at low percents from Sheik is against fast fallers with forward throw up smash, just for pure damage, if you're confident that you can like continue the juggle afterwards. But even then, like generally forward throw fair is like what's seen as the optimal. Oh, got forward airs going. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier about Default was completely wrong. His punish game is actually pretty good. And it's just in neutral, he's a little bit weak. But
I mean, it's possible he's more used to the floaties. We went into this assuming that he was going to be put off by the matchup he wasn't going to know. But maybe this is where he's come from.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
And a good air dodge in there. Default not quite pulling it out.
Ooh. Nice idea with the bouncing fish, just cover the ledge options.
It's not like it put him at a disadvantage really at all.
No.
Worth going for.
Yeah. Higl's DI on these throws isn't great.
Yeah.
And Default's not catching onto this and going for the bouncing fish 50-50s. At this percent, if you get a grab at ledge, you can get back throw and forward throw both into bouncing fish on bad DI. And Higl's DI is not great.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be double jump, but then it's a 50-50 into the air dodge. For Yoshi, I'm not confident on it actually being a 50-50 because double jump armor being weird. But bouncing fish is surprisingly good at catching jumps. Forward throw. And yeah, at these percents, she gets nothing off grabs.
Yeah.
Like, you really need to be the needle camping to get you up to, like, charging smashes, increase your knockback. But yeah, Default needs to be looking for, like, needle camps to kill with just stray F tilts and be really safe. Or just throwing out the high risk stuff like these F smashes that we're seeing. Uh-oh. Okay. He got the good angle. Good angle. Forward throw. Up air will kill, but like...
That was interesting.
Up throw is a 50-50 confirm with bad DI on some characters. But yeah, calling out jumps with Bouncing Fish. Like, Bouncing Fish is an insanely good move. I know Higl doesn't like Sheiks, but I don't know if that's he doesn't like my Sheik because I'm quite campy, or if he doesn't like the way the character is. That was a very risky Bouncing Fish. Could so easily have just been clipped by that up smash. Forward throw up there. Looking for the... Oh, gets the Vanish read.
Really nice. Unfortunately not a high enough percent for that to close it out, but really good intuition though.
Yeah.
Understanding that otherwise he would have been the end of the string, that would have been the end of his advantage, but saying, let's take it a little bit further. I know you're going to dodge. Why not go for something? That's the thing, when you make yourself that predictable, it allows your opponent to do that stupider option. Because, sure, in a theoretical game, it doesn't seem like a good idea. But if they know, why not?
That just shows that he's really, like, in Higl's head at this point. Like, this game's gone on for, what, 6 minutes so far? Because neither of them are really playing... Neither of them are really playing particularly fast-paced. Legendary grab, very... Okay, Higl didn't capitalize on that. But that could very easily have been curtains. So yeah, F tilt doesn't link into anything at these percents, but tip of down tilt up air is maybe not true on Yoshi at these percents, but very strong.
Ah, and that's the end of the game there.
Okay, that was some good stuff from default though.
Yeah, good Bouncing Fish close it out. I mean, we're seeing that he definitely has these Bouncing Fishes on lock. He just needs to work on conversions into them.
Oh yeah,
because he's definitely able to get the spacing, get the reads. It's just those points at which he's having to convert hits in neutral into Bouncing
Rune True versus Rune Storm on the projector.
Off we go, I'm sorry.
So, oh, they're already playing it? Okay, Anno, you're playing against Robbie then. Anno. Okay.
Good seat.
So, Higl has decided to go Ganondorf now.
This is
very
interesting.
Yeah, like, default's already taken out Zach, who was 6th on RPR last time.
Yeah, notable for being a very good Ganondorf.
Yeah. Notable for being good.
It's not even that Swale's Ganondorf is bad. I actually quite like it. It's just that it feels like this is a really weird decision.
Yeah, this is one of the worst matchups in the game, but at the moment he's really making it work!
Oh, that was beautiful. I mean, if nothing else, even if the rest of this game Swale doesn't get a single other hit, he's going to go home and he's going to feel happy. Ganondorf.
He's going to Giphy Cat that, and he's going to put that on his bedroom wall, somehow make it... Yeah, he's going to put it in like an electric phone. Yeah.
He's going to buy one.
But Default's playing this matchup. Like, it looks to me like Default isn't familiar with this matchup. He's staying at quite close range.
That's possible.
And the reason this matchup's so bad is if Sheik just hangs back, Ganondorf can't do anything. Like, if Sheik just walls out with Fairs and Needle, no. But yeah, if Sheik just hangs back, walls out with Fairs, does lots of Needles, Ganondorf can't do anything. He's not got the mobility to get past the Needles, and anything he can do to get past them, you can get hit by a Fair. Yeah. I'd like to see him mixing in some down tilts with those 4 tilt strings. I might be sounding a little bit too critical, but it's because I'm able to see all the stuff where it's like, he can improve on this, he can improve on that.
That's true.
Like, that's very risky.
I mean, yeah, I was doing the same thing.
Not getting the win box.
True, it is Falcon Games.
Yeah.
With all the knees he was getting, I was like, yeah, but this is how. You just, when it's your character, you see everything in, well, this is the way I would have done it.
Yep. Good for not fall for that up smash bait and just wait for the jab afterwards.
And, I mean, it seems pretty even, but at even percent in this matchup, I guess you could call that in Ganondorf's favour. Because of his weight, his kill power.
But then, because of Sheik's offstage game, Ganondorf is dead at any percent.
Also very true.
But, I'm finding this... Oh no, it was Higl's counter pick, I was going to say. Higl probably knows that I personally hate this stage as Sheik. Because you do get the advantages of the tri-platform stuff.
Yeah.
but you can't up smash through the platform
Yeah.
as efficiently as Battlefield because it just doesn't reach properly.
Oh, really nice
Yeah.
pull out there. That was just really smooth.
And default just really efficient. With that DI, that could have been. Oh no!
Life. It's just a really interesting game there.
But I wouldn't. I'm gonna wait for him to announce his bans because I'm fairly certain they can hear us. But so he's banned Lilac and I think Duck Hunt I heard. So I'd really expect FD here. But default picked Battlefield against me game 1 as well. So it could be that he's just really personally comfortable on this stage.
Yeah. I feel like maybe he hasn't got the whole hang back thing into his mind yet.
Yeah.
And instead of saying, I'm going to pick a stage where I can hang back, he's saying, okay, well I know my combo game against Ganon is good, so I'm going to pick a stage that enhances that. Even though that wasn't the problem.
Yeah. Like, I'd say FD actually flatters your combo game against Ganon more, because he hasn't got anywhere to come down. Like,
that's
Ganon,
good. Yeah, that's a
Ganon
good
can't
point.
land. Like, if you up air him, what's he going to do against, like, forward airs on the way down?
That's very true. And he just really wants it here. We're seeing dares, we're seeing F-tilts. He's not just looking for a way to cloud out this stock, he's looking for a stylish way to do it. And I mean, it looks like he has room to do so. 26%, he really has nothing to worry about for a while.
No. Like, he can just probably, like, whiz kick and neutral and it won't matter. Or just back air on the way down to take the stock.
And that's twice we've seen that, it's really working for him. Again, dropping down with a back air is one of those options that once you're used to it, doesn't seem that impressive at all. But against players who haven't seen it before, it's incredibly difficult to counter because it comes in so fast and you're just dead.
Yeah. I'm starting to get the feeling that default Sheik is fairly new.
That's
Or, like, quite untechnical, because he missed a forward throw bouncing fish. Not from being in the wrong percentage range or misreading with the eye or anything, but because he didn't press B a second time on the bouncing fish. Because to do forward throw bouncing fish, you have to press B twice on the bouncing fish.
Yeah.
And in missing that, it's telling me he's either not amazingly familiar with the character, or he's not really doing that before and like just saw me do it or something.
There's like a light beam that's shining. Yeah, no. I wouldn't have.
And he's falling for that up smash bait.
I mean,
I've not missed any of
definitely the smart option to not be challenging Sheik off stage here. Every fibre of my being is screaming at him to run off stage and try and get an edge guard on Sheik, but it's definitely the dumber option.
No, not as Ganondorf.
I mean, yeah.
Like, as some characters can get away with it, other characters really
yeah, definitely not, but there's a little bit of me that just desperately wants to see those spikes, desperately wants to see those side Bs.
That up air would have taken it.
And it's a shame because we saw that really impressive air dodge read at the start. But almost every up there after it, he's air dodged, and it seems like there hasn't been that adaptation.
Yeah, and it feels like default's relying a lot on Vanish for his kills.
Yeah, default seems to know how to do things like punish air dodge, but he doesn't know how to do things like understand why he would be punishing it. You need to be looking at your opponent what they're doing, and then deciding punishes for that, rather than picking them out of a hat.
Forward throw up air. Like, generally forward throw fair is better, because up air is quite difficult to get a continuation off after it.
Yeah.
Whereas fair doesn't do as much damage, but there's much more potential for continuation. Gets a reverse F-tilt. Don't fall for the up smash bait. Just raw F-tilt.
Really well placed as
Yeah,
well. He
that was-
really just dived straight into that foot. I kind of have to wonder how much of that timing was intentional.
Okay, so
or
he's
whether
off stage
Sly
without his
just-
jump. If it just dropped down with him there, that would have been stopped.
Honestly, when he dropped in front of Ganondorf,
Yeah.
my instinct was dead.
Yeah, because all he had to do was just fast fall now, and that was a dead Ganondorf. But instead he went for the fair, maybe not knowing about how like good Nair is off stage. And he's caught the jump again, and this could be a dead Ganondorf.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
has he just saved him?
No?
No, but has he just saved him again?
No.
No, this is Ganondorf!
Oh, and we're back to even.
Dead even percents
Tournament
again
stop
now.
for both these players,
Yeah.
is that right? Yeah. This is interesting now, because
But Default needs to get away from this ledge.
he really does. We've seen both these players just destroy stocks. So this very easily could be a slow 2-minute grind where they build up percent until they feel like they've got something safe. Or in the next 2 seconds we could see something go. And we're building it up here. Beautiful
Up smash
up
catching below the ledge.
Me and Andrew two of it. No, I'm playing Zach. I think.
Double check bracket first. 2-0 to you. I'm just waiting in neutral now. Very, very even still. Like, he's fallen for that up smash bait again, but Sheik's recovery doesn't matter. Like, between bouncing fish and vanish, like...
And it feels like
if you're not dead, you're not
he's
dead.
understanding to stay back, but he could be applying pressure by charging needles. Like, simply staying back, Higl has no reason not to walk up and attack you. If you're charging those needles, he constantly has to be thinking, well, I could run up, but then I'm going to take damage.
Forward throw fair.
Oh, if we'd seen a hit there, that very easily could have been a kill.
Soft net would have given it at that point.
Oh, really is anybody's game at this point. I mean, again, it's been a minute since I said this was a dead tie,
This could
and we're
be
still
it.
there.
I don't know if he's got his jump.
Oh, and I
just
feel like
missed
he
it back.
really wanted the vanish to kill again. Maybe
Oh no, but he's fallen for that. Oh no.
Maybe not the best
Just fell for that
either.
up smash bait one too many times.
Yeah.